Good morning, everyone. I have not done this in a very long time, but I felt like doing it today because y'all need an update. I will be going through, because I thought today would be a good day to do, because I've got one thing set in my diary, and that's to have a singing lesson at 2 o'clock today. I normally have my singing lessons on Wednesday, but today is Tuesday, and the woman that I have scheduled in for the hour lesson can only do today, and so yes, that is why it's happening today. So I thought today would be a good day to show you what I do when I'm not scheduled in to cover dogs. When I'm not scheduled to cover in a lesson for school. So my in-between job is a cover teacher, which is great because I get to choose the days I work. So I can let them know if I can work the full 5 days if I don't have any auditions coming up or singing lessons. For example, I have Wednesdays off because I teach singing. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, if they need me in a school to cover, I'm available until I've got an audition and until the audition's successful. So I thought I'd pick up the camera today to show you a bit about what my day consists of. I have woken up a little bit later than normal because I went to bed a little bit later than normal yesterday. It was an extra long rehearsal last night for this little showcase I'm doing in my hometown, so I was full of adrenaline and didn't actually get to sleep until like gone 12. But anyway, on with the day. I like to start with this. Actually, this bottle's got some, it's faded off already, but some marks of how much you're drinking, and I normally like to have at least 200 to 300 millilitres in the morning. I've started doing this, I think I started before Christmas, and it's the simplest thing you can change and it does so much. So if you don't drink enough water, because I was that person that it got to dinner time and I was like, oh, I haven't actually had any water today. How bad is that? But hey ho, I've changed, and that's all I have to say about that. So I've just made my breakfast, and it is a poached egg, some mushrooms and some avocado. Oh, my hands are stout. Look who's come to join picture. He's just oh my god, why can't I not get it? Oh well, he got bored and turned around. So normally what I do now in my average Tuesday, that is the day of life of Jen. What do I call myself?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 work access jars.
So what I do now, after just waking up and making myself some breakfast and coffee, I go and watch an episode of what I'm currently watching, which now is Queer Eye, as the 3rd season has just come out. So I might cry, because sometimes it gets really emotional. Actually no, I was halfway through watching one yesterday, then I got tired. I did eventually get tired. Oh. What? So I cried about 6 times. I'm just a mess. It's just, especially when like someone on the TV. I feel like I'm an emotional person anyway. But the people on, like for example this show, it gets quite emotional and they start talking about like their life, and then like the person might start crying. I'm gonna cry. I'm like, they've literally just started like talking, and then it's starting to get emotional. Their speech gets all like, you know, you can start hearing like so, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gone. Anyway, time for warm up of the day. I should warm up. I have found like this riffing exercise to do just to get better at riffing, because I've like, some riffs I can do. There's something in my eye in this one that's just like, you know, it's just really annoying. Anyway, there's some riffs that I can do, but the fast little runs So I'm just, what I do, I go like, okay, I started on G, so I go, oh, I'm really bad at yes, there's an F sharp. I'm getting better at keys. Okay, anyway. So and then I like doing the literals because I feel like that's not adding any, like, as soon as you feel like you're going, on that, especially when you go high, as soon as you feel like you're going, and you're like, no, just actually strip it back. You're not, you're making the tiniest sound on a lip trill, and it doesn't need to be loud at all. You can also hear my break. It's a B. Maybe no. Where it just flips. But that's okay, because we're just warming up. We don't need to be everything about that. I don't know what that was. Right, I am feeling warmed up. I have washed up my plate. It is nearing to 11 o'clock and I will be doing my exercise. So I'm following this thing, if you didn't know, called Size. It's by the same guy that does Insanity, good old Sean T. And I'm on week 4. And the furthest I've ever got with one of these programs was Payo, and that was week 3. I'm on week 4 of a 4-week program. This is saying something, and it's nice because it's called Size, and it's nice because I get to, you can do it straight after. Once it finishes, you can go straight into it because it's not in like hours and hours of it. It's like some of them are half an hour long, some of them go to 40 minutes, and every other day you do ab workout as well. Like 8-minute ab works, which is like 8 minutes. So I think the longest one, if you have to do the dance routine, oh yeah, it's dance based as well, which is always great. Yeah, dance routine, the ab workout and cool down, it goes just over an hour. That's the last one, because the last one's 50 minutes, 8 minutes plus 3 minutes cool down, whatever it is. So yeah, it is 11:15. I'm going to do that now. The one today I think is about 40 minutes long, and I did my ab thing yesterday, so it'll be probably about like 45 minutes, meaning that should be done just before lunch to shower, and then I'm ready to, you know when your mind just goes ahead and you're like trying to catch up with the words, and then actually there's no point because even I don't even know what I'm talking about. I need to drink water. Ciao! Right, I'm all changed. Where am I from? I'm all changed. Changed. Oh yes, I was going to apologise for how sweaty I may get. Can't remember how this. Oh no, it's treasure. That is what you are. You're my golden star. That's the routine, not what I want to say. But yes, I apologise for the sweat. I also like to put the curtain down beside me, behind me even, because I don't want no peeping Tom with the like newspaper round comes. No thank you. Oh, and I always put the music loud. Is there another option? Okay, now I can't even hold this. It's time for the cool down. So I've just had a shower feeling refreshed. Yeah, my hair, the night before I'd slept with plaits in my hair, which is why my hair was a bit like, but it's straight now. Anyway, it is, that time's wrong, it is 12 at this moment in time. I'm gonna make some lunch. My mum will be back home from work for her lunch. I think she's only half day today actually. But yeah, so she'll probably want to watch the TV. But I'm gonna make some lunch. Don't know what to make. I'll have a little think and get back to you. And then yeah, lessons at 2. So I'm just gonna make sure everything's prepared, what I'm gonna go through. I'll tell you more about what we went through after the lesson, because she might halfway through realise she wants to focus on a certain area, so we will focus on that said area. But otherwise, this is what happens. I just wait. No, I don't. I also actually, I've told myself in a conversation that after I have my lesson, I'm going to do my rounds on the laptop. So what I do, I just set up, look at any groups I'm in, see if anything's needed, email my stuff out, audition wise basically. I do that every day because you never know what's going to come up. You never know who from that emails is going to actually turn around and be like, actually, I need your face in this thing that I'm doing. You just never know, and that's why you've just got to keep going. Yesterday was a good day for me actually. I booked my singing reel that I'm going to do, so because I filmed one myself when I broke up when we graduated last year. I filmed one because I didn't have much money then as well, so I was like, let me just do one just so I have one to send out. And I just want to, I've through working now, I feel like I want and deserve a professional singing reel, so that's all booked. And I have been looking at these 4-week courses on like acting, screen acting and stuff like that, so I might book one. You never know. But for now, water, and let's look for what, let's look for lunch options. I've made soup. That was the soup. I don't know why I'm leaning like this. Right, so before I begin another episode of Queer Eye, a thought just came to my head, and I just wanted to put this out there because this is going to go up tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday. Hello, happy Wednesday, hope you're having a great day. Go and see Company if you haven't seen Company. Why does my accent keep going like that? Go and see Company. It closes, I think, in 2 weeks. Oh, Mama? Mother? I've just prepared myself. I also realised that my video cut halfway through me explaining what I was trying to say earlier. Basically, if you haven't seen Company, go see Company. There's 2 weeks left, like a week and a half left or something. If you haven't seen it and you can see it, go see it because it's amazing. And I'm just now preparing myself for the singing lesson, just going through all the exercises so I know, so I don't need to dally and whatnot. Yeah, should be a good lesson. See you later. Ah, what a lovely lesson. That was so much fun. An hour goes so fast. Like, so I do half-hour sessions and an hour session, and the half-hour session I always overrun to 45 minutes. Well, not always, but most of the times, and I'm like, you should have just had an hour. But hey ho. But yeah, this is like a book of all enlarged exercises because the very first one I had, I didn't have them written down, and I was like, yes, you need to go mama, mima, and they were like, what? So yeah, that's why I've written them down. But yeah, it was great. It was a great lesson. I'll be your candle on the water. My love for you will always burn. Who's round? It's Penny! And there's Mama. Let's take a chair. Yeah, because obviously it's Mother's Day soon, so Penny's come round to make a little business Yeah. So I'm just going through some exercises with Penny over here, and she got scared. Why did you get scared? Penny has gone. We had a little sing song, and we're getting ready for dinner now. Papa's back as well. He's getting ready for dinner. So I've made it out. Here's Mother. We're both going together. So I've just finished going and looking for different plays and scripts and scenes and whatnot. My Amazon basket is full. And yeah, I'm excited to start working on them. And I'm looking like... I'm going to look at the library. I'm going to go in there and see if they've got any plays I can just take home and then see if they're any good. And what am I going to do now? It's 9:15. I think I'm going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Because it came in my head earlier and I was like, oh, I'll watch that in a while. The second one, I think I'm going to watch. I have just made myself some tea. Filled my water, and a few cashew nuts. I was feeling a bit like, I know it's a bit late, but cashew nuts. So it turns out that Guardians of the Galaxy isn't even on Netflix, so that's fun. When I got back and I was looking through the plays, like halfway through me doing that, I started feeling like myself get a bit low, and I didn't feel it yesterday actually. Yesterday was a really good productive day. I think because today it was a lot of, I feel like if I've got something important at, for example today I had a lesson at 2, an hour or so before that I feel like I can't do anything else because my mind's focused on that 2 o'clock and making sure everything is ready and I feel prepared for it. Meaning that hour before I'm a bit like, I don't want my mind to be focused on anything else and be distracted and not be prepared. I'm just repeating myself now. But I think that's why now, today, I feel myself I'm dipping a bit. I'm just deciding to share this as well because I know I'm not the only one who feels like this sometimes. But yeah, I'm literally telling myself I've had a good, productive, positive day. I can afford and allow myself to chill. So I've decided to put Easy A on, as I haven't watched it in a while and it's just a great, good fun movie. But yeah, that was my Tuesday. I feel like I had a good day. I had lots done. What am I trying to say? It was a good productive day. Like I said, I felt myself going a bit like down and low towards the end. But I'm just going to chill now. Tomorrow's a new day. Going to work on more stuff and write down some things for my YouTube channel, because obviously this is like a year after my last post, which is crazy, seeing as I used to post like twice a week at one point. But who knows, I might do one next week, I might not. It might be very random at first, but I quite like vlogging during the day because it makes me want to do more as well, because I want to show you that I'm being productive. So I'm being productive. Oh, that's what I need to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually, yeah, after the dentist, I'm going to do some tap and play some piano. There you go. 2 things that I'm improving on already. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and I shall see you sometime soon. Have a great day, and see you soon. Ciao! I need to wave, but I'm holding this. It's a bit dark now. Ciao!